This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit.
Even though she's like a billionaire.
Being the dumb one from a super rich family, I think would actually be the ideal position.
Yeah,
Because
less
you're dumb, you don't
stressful.
have to like try to like make a name for yourself. You know, you have that like sort of ignorant blanket over you your whole life. You're like, oh no, like I'm never gonna amount to what my
No, but that requires a grip on reality. They always have that I just wish people took me seriously. I have so many good ideas. They always have that.
just let it go.
I have so many good ideas. Like, what if a plane was on the railroad tracks, but it could also fly? And then they
So
have
many
to
good
spend
ideas, like-
$700 million figuring out this bad idea.
I have so many good ideas, like getting multiple DUIs and beating them.
I have so many good ideas, like driving this Maserati into that family of 4. I have so many good ideas, like running this red
Not getting an Uber.
and not getting into any trouble.
Yeah, and then not facing any consequences.
This supercar is worth more than these people's lives.
Fun billionaires. We're talking about Gabe Newell. That's a fun billionaire.
Gabe Newell is absolutely a fun
Gabe
billionaire.
Newell is like a mensch billionaire, dude.
Now that I've joined your community of the gamers,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love Gabe.
I remember
man.
my
Putting the gay
friends
in
telling me
gamer.
about how cheap Steam games are, and I was like, "There's no fucking way that's real." And then you'll just be like, "This game is $4," and they're like, "Yep, one game of the year back in 2016." And you're like, "This is fucking
Yeah, and it
insane."
costs like no money.
Didn't he also make video games too?
Yeah,
that
They
people
made
like?
Half-Life.
some of the greatest games ever
Half-Life
made.
1 and 2, some of the greatest games of all time, and he refuses to take the industry public. He's like, no, Valve, no one should be meddled with. He's like, we want to keep these prices very reasonable. This will not be a
They're
public.
coming out with like a game console PC.
Are they really?
Yeah, this Steam Cube.
Damn.
Yeah, everyone's calling it the Gabe Cube.
I saw
That's a
that.
real thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's just a square with a controller.
It's a
right?
Square gaming PC.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
they're like, yeah, we've built this from the ground up. And like they have incredible customer service too.
Yeah, dude.
So it's like if that thing breaks, like they'll fix it immediately.
Their
They're
return
so
policy
great.
on games is
It's
like
nuts.
16 hours.
Yeah.
Some games, like, you can play 16 hours and then be like, yeah, I'm done.
You can beat the game and then be like,
You can
I'm
beat
done.
the game and literally be like, there, it's returned. Some of their return policies are fucking crazy.
Also, if your account gets hacked, my God, they unleash the fist of God on
Holy
whoever did it.
Dude, they're like
very good at the recovery.
legit. They're like,
info.
your account got hacked, and don't worry, we have his family.
Yeah.
We're strung them up by their toes. They're up right now, and we're gutting
Our
them.
team of operatives is finding him right now.
They send in the Navy SEALs going after it. It's
You're
fucking
like,
crazy.
Thank you, Gabe. He's essentially lives a Dave the Diver life too. Like people were like, "What do you do now that you're a billionaire?" He's like,
Go on my boat.
Yeah, he lives on his boat full
He lives
time.
on he has a yacht, and then he has another boat that has to follow around the yacht to maintain it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
It's
he's just
fucking
like,
sick.
and then he's like, I spend most of my day scuba diving, and then he's like, I work for a couple hours in the morning, and then I just scuba dive
And
for the rest of the day.
he is comedically fat as well. Like, it's awesome to see.
He might just be a guy that's built like that, though. Like, he's a billionaire and he's scuba diving. You know?
Yeah, he's got that burger build.
Yeah, he's got that burger build.
No, burger build is
I
actually
got,
pretty
but like
normal.
you know, like
A lot of
Bezos,
people have burger
Bezos
builds.
got yoked in a way that you were like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like Bezos got so big.
Bezos?
Bezos.
Beelzebub?
Bezos.
Sorry, the pronunciation on that
Hey,
was so...
Bezos.
it's good to disrespect
Bezos.
the names.
Yeah, I don't give
Fuck
a
the
shit.
name up. Yeah, yeah.
Can't be disrespecting those
Bitch ass
Bezos.
He's
Bezos.
lost weight. He's
Has he lost
but
weight?
the iconic
Gaben?
photo, I was like, yeah, he's just built like this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, look at him now.
Yeah, he's just built like that.
He looks like Santa Claus.
Bro,
now.
he looks like someone put a fat curse on Harry Potter.
You be nice.
He does.
You be
Look,
nice.
I
to
love
Here's what he
Gaben.
looks
I
like
love
now.
him.
He looks way better.
He looks cool. No, he just has a beard now.
No, he's got sick hair.
No,
Dude.
he's lost some weight.
He's got sick hair and he's wearing a linen shirt and his yacht, dude. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
He looks cool. I like Gabe Newell.
That's-
He's a scuba diver. It's for buoyancy. This is a strategic thing.
Boy,
We literally were
talked
just
about that.
talking about that on it.
I got in trouble at a Christian summer camp because we were supposed to tread water for like 3 minutes or something in order to get like a swimming pass so you could use all the swim stuff. And there was a lot of fun swim stuff. And then when I got there was just this little area in the lake that you had to do it in. And when I got there was a big girl crawling out who looked very distressed. She'd had a rough go. And then I was like, 10, 11, and I was just like, she couldn't do it? She's so buoyant. And then I got in a lot of trouble.
Oh my God.
It just was obvious to me
funny.
at the time. It was the innocence of a child.
The
Yeah.
innocence of a child looking at her in the water and going, "Oh, we got an oil spill."
Yeah, I was like, fucking blubber can't float? What the hell? And then, but yeah, people were quite upset. I was a little fat kid, and I was like, that's how I knew what
Oh,
buoyancy
you
was.
were also fat?
You gotta hold the mic a little bit.
I've been
closer.
fat the whole time, guy.
He had a burger build.
Yeah, I had a burger
He had a
build.
burger build.
Some people are
Built
just
that
shaped
way.
like that.
No, that's not as bad then. Fat on fat isn't as bad.
That's true.
That's my
People
favorite
love
porn category.
I was gonna say people love to talk about fat on fat violence.
Fat
It's
on
really
fat
blown
crime.
out of proportion.
Fat on fat crime is, are you going to eat that? I don't care.
Fat on fat violence is so brutal for the first 30 seconds. Then it's a lot of.
Yeah.
Fat on fat violence happens strangely 80% of the time at a drive-through window. You go, fuck, we got hit by a drive-by. He shot you? No, he threw ketchup packets at us.
Yeah,
Dude. Yeah, man. Darcy's gonna go take a piss. Alex, what'd you get up to today? Were you working?
Nope. Monday I didn't do really anything. Went for a swim.
Nice.
Yeah, buoyancy. Right down the middle. Right down the middle, buoyancy.
You daytime swim?
Yeah, they just reopened the pool because the concrete was falling from the ceiling into the pool at the Vancouver Aquatic Center.
You go to the iconic Vancouver Aquatic Center?
Yeah. And they didn't
That's the one
fix,
under the bridge, right?
Yeah, they didn't fix the roof. They just put nets up to catch the
Are you
concrete.
fucking serious?
Yeah, because they can't afford it because it's like city run, runs at a loss.
Dang.
It's as old as the pyramids. So it's just nets. And like
The age-old question of who built the Vancouver Aquatic Center.
yeah, it's a free energy. It's just free energy and then they just made it into a pool.
Damn. I used to go there. I don't think I've been there since I was like a teenager, because it had the really high diving board. I remember that they have the 30-foot
Highest
one.
in the city.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. If you're not counting the bridge.
I love the idea of getting dressed up as like a 1950s diver to kill yourself.
I was thinking about
Like
this.
everyone's like, yeah, they're doing Jackass. It must be the new Jackass.
I was thinking about this the other day, because going across the Ironworkers Memorial Bridge into Vancouver, there's all these high, basically pikes being stuck up so that people can't climb over and jump because there were so many jumpers there. And all I could imagine is just seeing a cop pulling some guy over and going, "Hey, what are you doing?" And it's just a guy with a pole vault, and he goes, "Nothing." He goes, "You're not thinking about killing yourself, are you?" No, as he's hiding the pole vault behind his back, and he goes, "Oh," and starts running with it.
Do people who jump here ever live?
Not from that one.
Not that one?
The
No, that's a
Ironworkers is
gnarly one.
100% fatality.
That one, you're out, dude.
Halifax has a few that have lived.
For real?
We got a bridge there. We got a bridge people like to jump off.
Dang.
Yeah.
Because the people lived off Lions Gate. Lions Gate, I feel like if you cross the Lions Gate Bridge, you look out and you're like, there's a reason to live. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's
You
such
know?
a tough one to fucking.
Ironworkers is an ugly.
Yeah, that's a
Ironworkers is
working
like-
class bridge.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I got all these fucking payments.
Yeah.
You're looking out on
traffic sucks.
You're looking out on the industrial area of
Yeah.
both Burnaby and North Van, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're like you're a longshoreman that couldn't get enough hours. You're like, it's such a corrupt bullshit union. I'm fucking going. That's a different. People do kill themselves on Lionsgate, and that's very sad. And they say everyone who survives says they have like a moment of like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
The Golden Gate one. There's a documentary, and all
Yeah,
the people
it's
are like,
so-
they say the millisecond. The
Yeah.
millisecond your hand leaves, you realize like, oh, I wish I didn't do this. And
Yeah.
the only problem that I really have in life is that I'm falling into the water
Yeah.
now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
very
mean,
sad.
so the real lesson here is always bring a parachute.
Oh, you gotta keep
Always
that
bring
thing
a
on you.
parachute. I gotta keep that
Have
thing
it?
on you.
Yep. Same
Have
with if
it.
you go for a
You don't-
noose, you always gotta have a knife.
You
in your
don't
pocket,
gotta deploy it.
You know?
No, yeah. You
don't
get
have to.
halfway.
Yeah, you can. The moment your hand leaves, if you go, no, this is a good idea. The moment your hand leaves, you go, oh fuck! You can
Pull it.
pull it, and now guess what? You're having a story to tell people.
Right. Next thing you know, you got a TED Talk.
Next thing you know,
It's
you
like
got a
a-
TED Talk about seizing the moment.
It's actually the best thing you could do.
There you go.
If
Yeah.
things don't work out in comedy, fake suicide.
Fake suicide.
Well, not fake.
Why not fake our death?
Uh-oh. Did somebody summon me? Somebody's stealing my bet.
You know,
That's my fucking bet.
you know how
And you
you-
fucking say Beetlejuice. I'm fucking yellow.
you know how you can find those summon staffs in Skyrim?
Yeah.
Where you'll have it and just go whoosh, and then like an entity will be formed and then attack for you, but instead you go whoosh, and he appears and goes, "Oh, give me $40. Can I lend 40? Just lend me $40."
What the fuck do you want? And then he starts crowd working all the monsters. What do you do, you piece of fucking shit? And then,
Dwarven, what the fuck is that? I thought we killed all of you.
Dwarven victims.
Okay.
Dwemer ruins.
It's so funny describing yourself as a poet, and then it's like, and here's his beautiful poetry. I think people with darker skin should be murdered. I think it's good.
I actually like it.
We're talking Richard Glenn Lett.
I know who you're talking about, and all I was thinking is the people listening are just like, what?
Oh no, there's so much lore behind this.
We did a
specifically
little,
like on the Patreon. We talk about it very.
Oh, so you've told them
we did an
about-
RGL
Oh, yeah.
lore dump, and the feedback has been very positive.
strangely, overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
because it's it's the best part about comedy is not the money, it's not the girls
It's
just
not the
throwing themselves.
friends. Yeah.
Not the friends.
It's not the big tits in your face.
not the instant feedback from the audience. It's the fucking psychopaths that you get to meet.
That you meet and are an absolute nightmare to be around, and then you leave and you're removed from the situation. And you go, man, that was fucking awesome.
It's like Sean was explaining it to his family, and they were like, "There's no way this is what happened."
I was trying to
they were like,
explain
"There's no way."
Richard Glenn Lett, I think it was, or Daryl Lennox. I was trying to explain one of them in my family, and I could just Daryl Lennox lied so much that my family thought I was lying.
I was at
You
Yuck
feel me?
Yucks. Yeah, I was at Yuck Yucks the first time on stage he said he was buying Yuck Yucks.
Right.
It was an iconic moment. I was like hammered and young and like was like, holy shit, this is crazy. I remember this dude, he doesn't do comedy anymore, Kelly Dyer. He's got like the classic Gen X Canadian cadence. And he just went, yeah, he said he's still waiting for investors though. He just called it
these investors.
Sorry,
I need a fundraiser. I need a fundraiser for cancer. No, you fucking twat! I'm buying Yuck Yucks.
Once I sell my scarves, I'll have enough to make a down payment.
I want more comedy clubs than balls.
This is Lennox you're talking here?
No,
No, this is back to Let. Okay.
back
We,
to
I know we're
just a
oscillating
habitual
between the
liar,
two.
but
Lennox,
other than that,
yeah.
it was actually a pretty good guy.
Lennox
and
was a
helped lot
compulsive
of
liar,
people.
but he was a sweet guy.
Very talented.
Great
comedian.
advice. Whereas Richard Lett would be like, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
This is real.
What? You all see it? You can all see what I see, right? There's too many of them. And you're like,
Do you ever watch this documentary?
Oh
yes.
my God.
Did you watch it as well?
Yeah, before I ever moved to Vancouver, I watched it in
that is
Toronto
a good
during
primer
COVID.
to get ready for.
Well, I had no concept. So I watched that documentary. I move here. I don't ever really think about this guy. I don't ever see him around.
Yeah.
And then I show up at Comedy After Dark, and all these people are like really sad. And I'm like, what's up? And they're like, Richard Lett died. And I'm like, shit.
So that's a lie right there.
Well, no,
No, not about the death, but about people being sad. I don't buy that for a second.
I could say their names. They were
Okay,
sad,
gotcha.
and I was like, oh, and then
we call those marks.
I Googled. I was like, oh, the guy from the documentary, and then the next week or whatever, I come back and they're like, oh, that guy, he's not dead. Like somebody spotted him. I'm sure you guys covered all this.
Not in as much detail, honestly.
You
This
gotta
is
drop
fine.
the Sasquatch photo in your
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest photos
God,
of
it's
all time.
It's
With
hard
the
to
cowboy
find now.
boots, the short shorts.
Where he's a
and,
rambling man
cowboy
running
hat on,
when he's
yeah.
running from the camera, like, "No, I'm dead. Leave me be." That was after he'd faked his own death. We're gonna do a Richard Lett extravaganza. You're welcome to join,
I would love to be
and we're gonna call it "Let It Be," and we're
then
gonna do a Patreon
follow-up
exclusive
called
Yeah.
"Let There Be Light."
Let there be light, and if there's enough for a third episode, it's being called "Let Us CUP."
Well, I remember one of my favorite Stealth Richards moments was I was hired out by the infamous Jaron Drew.
Oh.
He was like,
Hey man, you want to do $40 and you could do 20 minutes at the end of my show?
and Jaron Drew is like a 5'2" dude. He,
You
got that-
guys need you need to be doing 5 G's a month before you drop the Jaron Drew
I
shit.
know.
That is true.
He'll send the homies after us.
Yeah, you're not incorrect on that, so I'll
Because
skim over it.
the ending is just so dark.
Some would call it street justice. Some might call it street justice.
It was dark, but you know what? It ain't over.
It ain't over, dude.
He's a Crip.
Oh yeah, is that what he told you?
He said in an interview he's a Crip. dead serious in an interview.
Oh,
And he was
I
like-
misunderstood
he
that
was like-
completely.
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, dude, he's got brain. Like, it's a bad situation.
Yeah, I
So,
mean that's a shortened version of
His
what you
family's
could call him.
responsible for this.
Yeah.
yeah, he said in that interview he was in the Crip gang of Montreal, and then they. That's
like-
what he said.
No,
Dead
they just wear blue because they're French Canadian. No, that's the
Cavs
flag.
fans, Yeah.
And then the guy said, "What did you guys do as a gang?" And he goes, "Steal iPods from parties and stuff." And he's dead serious.
Nice.
He was dead. You guys have seen this.
No, I haven't
No,
seen that.
man.
Oh, it's great. You got to. You're not up on your Jared. Before you do your Jared Drew special, you're gonna want to watch. The
I
interview.
honestly will.
Yeah.
I think I will watch a bunch of it. But he brought me out to do this show, and it was $40. And I remember it was terrible. It was on Davie Street. It was in an Indian restaurant on Davie Street.
Oh,
It was
this is a great
absolutely
one.
atrocious.
You love the Indian restaurants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He did.
They needed the business.
Well, they were just these like stressed business owners just being like, yeah, we're not selling any more biryani tonight.
No, you're good, dude. Don't worry.
I'm quitting vaping. I'm on day 9 of no vaping, and my body's now starting to reject the Chinese chemicals I've been putting in my lungs since 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Are you coughing and going, rot-raw?
No, I'm just going
Chinese
like,
is coming out of you?
no, I'm just like, oh, what is it? Is that the fucking Dalai Lama?
I thought you were going to say my body's starting to reject the Chinese air of Vancouver.
Whoa! No, it loves the Chinese air of Vancouver. They call me mainland Marcus. I was really struggling
We
there.
got there. They call me
for
mainland Marcus.
You never finished the Jared Drew story.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah, man.
I get there at the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
The only person who still does comedy that's there is Robert Pang. And
Hey,
both me and Robert Pang are like, oh, this is fucking terrible.
I'm still out.
Jaron goes up. He does absolutely atrocious.
Forgot about me already?
Tanks his ass off. Tanks his fucking ass off. He brings up Robert Pang. Robert Pang actually starts winning them over and doing well.
Oh, hell
There's
yeah.
a lesbian couple that's in their 50s in the very front. I'm not acknowledging this. There's a lesbian couple in the 50s in the very front. Robert Pang is doing Robert Pang jokes, and he's doing quite well. And he's got to do 10 minutes. And at one point he goes, yeah, you got to fuck around. There's fucking prostitutes out there. And this woman just absolutely
that.
snaps and goes, no! They're not prostitutes. You can't say that. And Robert just goes, oh yeah. What do we call them? And then she's just like, you call them sex workers. They're not prostitutes. And then he just goes, oh, okay, yeah. There's fucking sex workers out there. Robert was so cool about it and just went in. But this
yeah.
lady wants a fight. So she's just trying to attack Robert at everything that she can.
Yeah, this was 2021. This is like older lesbian couples and stand-up comedians were sworn enemies at
Also,
that point.
everyone was kind of insane.
Yeah,
from
everyone
COVID.
was more
This
insane.
is like COVID
Yeah.
shit's just like, I remember
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
there and being like, whoa, they're not using masks. That's crazy right now. There was 2 Indian men playing like a loud, basically twerk video in the back right beside me. There's so much noise going on. This is the first time I've ever done this. I looked around this restaurant. It's like maybe 4 people there for the show. They had told us beforehand. Jaron was like,
Yeah, man. So they're gonna do like 4 comics, and then we're gonna have a karaoke break, and then you're gonna go up.
and I was like, excuse me? And he's like,
Yeah, we're gonna do a karaoke break, and then you're gonna like headline for 20 afterwards.
and I was like, all right, man, fuck it, whatever, dude. Sure, whatever. This lesbian starts screaming, is like yelling at Robert Pang. Robert Pang's just kind of rope-a-doping her and being like, whatever, I don't care, whatever. She leaves. She's like yelling outside, screaming. Jaron Drew is, the whole time the audience is going into chaos, Jaron Drew is just doing absolutely nothing. He's in the back of the room just not doing a fucking thing, just looking around. I start to see the show just unraveling, and I stand up and I go to the other showrunner and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go. And he goes, oh, but you're headlining. And I go, no, I'm not doing that anymore. This is terrible. And then Jaron runs up to me. He tries giving me $40. He goes, there you go. Take it. And I was like, I'm good, man. I'm not doing the show. And he goes, oh no, come on, you could have it. And I was like, I'm good, dude. I just walk out of the venue. As I'm starting to walk out, people are screaming. All these people are arguing in the audience.
The owners of the restaurant are like, well, I'm trying to sell Pokora.
Yeah. The owner's just looking at all this biryani he pre-made for the event. He's like, no one's buying.
Pang set ends. He runs up there, and is just like, yeah, we're gonna take a karaoke break. All of a sudden, all I hear is the Gamblers start playing. You all right?
It was a knock at the door.
All of a sudden, all I hear is the Gamblers start playing. Richard Glenn just walks out and goes, "You got no one to hold 'em, no one to fold 'em." Oh man,
Oh, his
Are we in
package.
trouble?
No,
Whoa.
the only reason anybody.
I thought the 50-year-old lesbians had found us.
I know. I'm gonna be honest. That package really fucked my store, dude. That's fucked up. Amazon.
So wait, he came in and started singing karaoke?
He came in and just immediately walked on stage. The Gamblers playing. This lesbian is screaming outside. All these people are arguing in the audience, and then all you hear is a microphone just get taken. You just hear, "You got no one to hold 'em, no one to fold 'em."
So you're saying
to
Richard
follow
Glenn
him.
saved the show?
I know.
So the story is
It
that
was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Of
you
just
guys
him
should have
going-
told Jaron Drew that there was an underage girl out there that needs talking to, and then he would have got it. He would have realized later, but at least he would have went out.
You know, construction sites sometimes when they're like, I mean, we could hire a demo team, or we could just tell Jaron Drew that there's an underage girl behind that brick wall.
Hey, you know, there's $40 in a new pair of Jordans underneath that concrete base. If you get to it, it's all yours.
There's an unattended iPod. You and the Crips. Where are the Crips? You know, stealing iPads, and iPods,
stealing
and stuff.
iPads.
Oh,
Yeah. I feel like his whole life could just be an advertisement for mothers not drinking.
True. Or
That all that is like this tragic existence all comes down to this is what happens when you give your baby FAS.
I don't know. Not everyone whose parents drink become Crips. Become fake Crips.
yeah, some become Bloods.
Have you seen
You're
the
absolutely right.
the CBC is actually doing something interesting, the Dawson Creek documentary.
You told me about
yeah,
this.
it's
it's
wild.
so good.
Is it
because
actually?
Yeah, it's great.
Seven unsolved murders in 18 months in a population of 10,000 people.
Holy
Yeah, I
shit. When
saw
did
the
that
start of
pop
this.
off?
And it's all related to like two very specific drug dealers. And then if you ever read comments, people are like, one of the Bacon brothers lives in Fort St. John, so he's probably involved. I don't know.
Wait.
The surviving Bacon brother lives up north.
Yeah.
So what? Can you walk me through this? I know nothing about these murders in Dawson Creek. How far
It's
out from
li-
Dawson Creek is in?
Do you know that one sketch? I don't. The guy who's in Ricky Gervais's writing partner, Stephen Merchant.
Yeah.
You know that like one clip from a
Fuck. Sorry, I just pushed Ryan's arm up so it gets closer to his hand, then immediately pulled it back down.
pulled it down.
It's very funny.
But your as a listener of the podcast, your highs are very.
I know.
very-
Amar used to do the sound. He's gone now. I had
Oh,
a
shit.
dude message the Patreon and be like, "Hey man, is there any chance you could like turn up the volume or compress it a little better?" So I've just recently been like, I'm just gonna keep it high. I'd rather it be high.
Gotcha,
and
gotcha,
blown
gotcha,
out
gotcha.
Than like people be like, "Wait, what the fuck are they saying?"
Yeah, true,
You know?
true, true,
Yeah,
true, true,
But
true.
go on. Sorry.
So the
there's this
Bacon
town-
brothers.
Well, no, it's there's no brothers.
Right.
One's
Sorry.
dead.
Yeah.
But no, so there's this. I don't know what Stephen Merchant show it's from, but he fantasizes about like killing his wife or something, and then people keep witnessing it, and he keeps just killing more people, and the sketch ends with like a bunch of neighbors on the roof being like, "Dude, we saw the whole thing. That's crazy," and then he's like killing and burying them, and that's what it sounds like. It sounds like they did a drug dealer did a collection, killed the people that owed him money. And then everyone the people who witnessed that got murdered, and then people who witnessed those murders got murdered. Like, it's just a domino effect. And the people who are in the drug game, like, you know, a lot of them are idiots. Like,
Yeah.
they're not. And it's Canada, too, so, like, the RCMP's like, hey, you better not be doing that, eh?
Yeah. In Halifax, we've had similar stuff, and I've always said that it's because the police, like, they're just like regular people that are like, well, it's 5 o'clock. Didn't solve the murder.
Yeah.
Hockey game's on. Gonna go head home.
Yeah.
And it's just like what? I thought you'd be like a dog on the bone detective, and they go, "That's the movies, bud.
It's like the
That
tortured
ain't
soul.
how she is."
The amount of times I'm looking up true crime and I go, God, this is just like the Ricky Gervais show.
Has
I
nothing to
had
do
a
with Ricky
nickel.
Gervais. I couldn't remember Stephen Merchant's name.
Well, I mean, the point still stands.
There's
Yeah,
a Black
it's-
Mirror episode, same premise.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
you just
It's very bad, but there's a clip of a guy who got killed either by a hot bag or he just OD'd, and the clip has gone viral, and it's him because it's the CBC, and they're like, we're going to talk to a drug dealer in Dawson Creek, and he's like, yeah, this is a little different than I'm sure what you're used to, and he just rips a bunch of rails like. Is off
that guy
the top.
dead?
That guy dies.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
That guy dies.
I saw that interview.
Yeah,
Wait, and so is this still unfolding or has this been solved?
Yeah, it's Canada. Like the worst thing that's gonna happen to these criminals is like you're going away for 4 years, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be out in 2 if you're not a jerk.
All right, don't be rude.
Rude in jail, eh? If you're a drug dealer, you're either dead or in jail. Briefly.
A bunch of women that scream at Robert Pang at comedy shows have decided that you can't go to jail for murder no more. That's cruel and unusual. Even these are the same people that will ostracize you from their life if they feel they've been microaggressed. It's crazy how all the cancel culture people are like, no, but violent crime's cool. That's fine.
Yeah, it is very odd in like certain situations. I remember being at the Susie's open mic at some point, and one of the staff came up to me and was talking, and they were like, "You know that guy?" And it was some dude who I've not seen since. They're like, "That guy went away to prison for double homicide. Like that guy's been to prison for like 30 or so years, and now he's back out. He's doing a show here." And I was like, "It's crazy that he can get up, but then someone who just like dropped the F, which he should not be doing." Or someone who dropped like a really bad joke, they're like, "Get out of here,
You're banned."
piece of shit. We gotta make room for this."
Yeah, there should be cancel culture court where you get a sentence and everything.
Isn't that the criminal justice system? We've decided to cancel your freedom. Like, isn't that?
Yeah,
I thought that one was. Did they ever tell you about that?
What?
It was one of the
The
staff
double
there.
murderer?
Yeah, it was one
No,
of the staff
no.
there. I don't know if it got blown out of proportion, but that there was some guy who was like showing up there.
Was he handsome?
No.
So
They never are.
Yeah.
Did he say anything offensive when he was doing the murders? Because I feel like
I think he
you're-
kept going up on stage and saying, "You know, I'll fucking kill you, right? I'll fucking stab you."
Well, when he told the story, he said, "You got to understand that these two guys had said some trigger words." Yeah. And then they were like, "Oh, so justified homicide."
He said, "Trust me, buddy, I'm gonna do well. I'm used to killing."
dude, this guy's been killing it all over. Bad choice of words. Shit.
I would love to see his set. I'd be fascinated to see.
Yeah,
what
I
he
never
has.
watched him because he was. I don't care if he's killed people. I was like, this guy's up at like 1 a.m. I'm good, and would just leave after my set. I think I only saw him like twice there or something, but.
Because
Who
he's-
knows?
And then he started headlining.
Then he started headlining right away. He got bumped up. You know?
Yeah, he does the road more now.
He's been offered an SNL read. It's been sick.
he does the road. It's doesn't it's good. It's isolated. You never know when you're gonna need to drop off a body.
You're also your American listeners should know that cancel culture like never went away in Canada. It's what boomers talk about in America when they still have like 2020 brain.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like up here, it's like it's still a thing. You can have your
yeah.
life ruined.
I mean, there's like I feel like most of the population has moved on, but you do find like in the same way that like they found like people fighting for the Japanese Imperial Army like into like the 70s, and you're like, yo, like, and they're like, for the glory of the Emperor. You're like, yo, everyone moved on. Like they have Gundams now. When you see people being like, that was a microaggression, I don't like that word. You're like, you're still doing that? Like everyone else moved on.
I feel like they're not even so much that. I feel like it's people just collecting ammunition. I feel like there's certain people that if you talk reckless around, they won't say anything, but they'll look. And I'm like, I know in 10 years when the pendulum swings the
they're
other
waiting
way,
for the next-
I'm going to come up in a Facebook comment and they're going to be like, you know, Sean McDonald put his finger right against my chest and said, what do you have down here? And then ran it up really quickly, hit my nose and said, you fucking... like,
the year was 2023. I bent over in front of Darcy. He licked his finger, went boop, and put it right in my butthole.
it's going to be stuff like that. They'll be like, yeah, the green room was made really uncomfortable. Sean McDonald, Ryan Williams, Darcy Boone Collins continually punched each other in the balls and tickled one another.
as a way to show that they had genitals that I did not.
That I did not.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird to see it still kind of flare up every now and then.
Well, as long as everyone's just having fun.
Alex, what do you feel about it? I feel like you work in an actual professional field. Do you feel like it's settled down, or is it? I also feel lame even being like cancel culture still a thing, because like we're on here saying crazy.
I mean,
things.
it's
We're
lame
fine.
that it even exists. It's just like, dog, move on. Like, there's microplastics in our balls. Like, we're a
I know,
species.
it's sick,
our
dude.
Species is gone.
So
No,
the,
there's microplastics in her balls.
the mainstream media was obviously was
Get me a ticket to Austin.
Welcome to the Cream Kingdom, bitch.
What's up, you guys? It's Sean from Content Farm. I'm not doing an ad read or anything like that. This is probably one of our favorite episodes, but without a doubt, our favorite episode is currently available on Patreon. It's the second half of this episode with Alex and Ryan, and me and Darcy got to a point of nearly vomiting from laughing. Ryan just unravels completely on it. And it's also on Patreon. It's completely free. And when I say completely free, I don't mean, oh, you sign up to become a member for a week and get to watch all the episodes. Even though the first week is free, it's entirely free. Like, you just go on Patreon. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to click on any shit. It's completely available for anyone that just goes on that site.
Welcome to the Cream Kingdom, bitch.
It was ahead of the curve,
the
right?
lame streaming.
Yeah, because
pushed out
broadcasting
all the people.
Yep.
And
You
then
managed to survive.
All those people stayed independent, went independent. Then those independent things like YouTube and podcasting exploded in popularity.
Yeah.
So it was never really reflective of what people wanted.
Yeah.
But the mainstream media can't undo it. Like, I've had meetings where they're like, we want it to be more edgy. And I'm like, you don't want it to be more edgy. And they're like, yeah, we've done studies and people like the excitement of not knowing what someone's going to say. And I'm like, yes, but you guys don't.
Yeah.
You don't actually want that, because then you'll just fire the person
Yeah.
or whatever it is. So yeah, they were way ahead of the curve. I remember learning about like Z and Zer so long ago at work, and like for like a mainstream media company, they're like, these are pronouns and stuff. And then I would tell people, I'd be like, have you heard of Z and Zer? Nobody knew what I was talking
You sound
about.
like a crazy person.
It did. I did at the time. I was
That
like,
also,
no,
I remember that because it never really caught on.
never
I've
caught.
had a
That one never
zero.
caught.
That was like Tumblr and academia. Like, even
Yeah.
academic. That felt like it was purely a Tumblr thing.
Well, you do
Yeah.
need to have like post-secondary education to keep up with what you're supposed to say and not say, and in that sense, it's kind of like privileged. It's like a privileged thing to know.
Yeah.
and you're like,
Even
what we're
like
trying to do is the best for everyone. It's
Yeah.
like for everyone that has $100,000 to waste on school, because the rest of us are just trying to get to work
Yeah.
and not jump off the iron workers.
Yeah.
A lot of left wing people have like figured that part out.
Yeah,
though.
most people
That,
are
like,
trying-
It took a long time.
They're trying
Yeah.
not to kill their Zer self. You know, that's kind of where they're at.
Yeah.
This feels like such a great boomer joke. Z and Zer, what's your pronoun? Zip and zop?
It also feels like you're about to punch someone. Hey, I'm Z Zer. Zip, zop, zap.
I wonder
Yeah.
why Z and Zer never took.
It's inherently silly.
But like,
It's silly. It sounds like
It's how aliens talk.
was
Yeah,
gonna
it
say,
sounds like it's from a
zip, zop,
Looney
zop.
Tunes. Yes, sir. Like, it sounds like something Marvin the Martian would say.
Yeah, it also
Oh, we
feels like
don't-
you're just making fun of someone with a speech impediment.
Because you
Hey,
can
Zer
explain
over there.
non-binary, you can comprehend that, you can comprehend gender fluidity, but you can't comprehend what the fuck is Zer. How do you comprehend Zer?
You know how some
Yeah.
people have a penis, some people have a vagina? Yeah. What do you have? I just have goo. I just have a bunch of goo
I have a
that
portal
takes
to
different
another
forms.
universe.
Open up, look in Zer.
I got a sticky puddle.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I also like that take though. I think that take's really interesting. The of it being kind of classist inherently.
It
well,
is.
you know what? So I got some bad news for you. YouTube supposedly doing CanCon. They have like a CanCon deal coming, and when they do CanCon, they're going to be able to like decide what gets promoted on
Yeah.
YouTube. And when they do that, and it's the Canadian, it'll go back into the hands of the Canadian government.
Oh my
They've already
God.
said that
The Grand
podcasting,
Goblins.
Yeah.
podcasting is
I love that.
podcasting is too white and too male, because like 77% of podcasters are male, 70% white, something like that.
Can we look up the listener base?
So, well, but either way, they're going to do the same thing that they did with mainstream media, which is like, no, this is not what we want. We're
Yeah.
going to go the other way. So when you see that on YouTube, it's like Canadian YouTube is going to go to shit.
Yeah.
Canadian YouTube's gonna be like, you're gonna go on there and be like, why is it like? Because it'll be like CBC type stuff.
Can you not like? But surely we're still going to be able to watch like American YouTube.
For sure, but I it's look.
The algorithm will just
The algorithm will
garbage.
push.
My algorithm's so good. I have just the fucking wildest shit on there right now. That sucks.
But I'm also really curious because right now YouTube's cracking down really hard on just a lot of things, like a lot of language, a lot of censorships. It seems like they've really come.
Well, and all the brain rot shit. For a while,
that's what I want.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
like the AI brain rot shit
AI
is crazy.
AI
I like
slop.
I made an account just to try and like find as much AI bullshit as I could. One of the funniest ones was like, just to see, because there's Sean knows this. There's people.
I'm lifting it up, dude.
Sorry.
I'm not tickling you.
not-
I just want you to bring your hand
if I was
up.
going to tickle you, I'd do this.
Yeah.
You're so strong.
No, sorry. So go on. AI slop.
they're like it's because Sean knows this. There's like YouTube pays the best, so people try and make money off of YouTube. For the listeners at home, I'm giggling because I feel like I'm about to be tickled.
There's 3 of us and only 1 of you.
Be a real shame. You'd have to throw us off like Mae Martin.
No, but yeah, it does pay the best.
Yeah, so like people try and like make content on YouTube, and usually what it is like the trending audio thing is the funniest. Like someone will basically invent a meme using audio, and then people use that trending audio on every type of video, and it just it gets ran into the ground. But then people do that with like AI bullshit. And then the other one is like they'll steal movie clips or have a fuckload of text that's actually interesting, so you watch the whole video, and then you realize there's someone dressed as a cartoon character at the bottom of the video, like slightly moving, just all this shit so they won't get flagged as purely stealing like movie clips. But the funniest one I found was this like alt-right chud, which is ironic considering what I was saying like 5 minutes ago. But this guy, this alt-right chud, his account's already gone. It's videos of him doing AI stand-up, but it's so absurd because the timing's all off. But it's just him trying to say his like opinions, his like his alt-right like his dipshit
with like a fake laugh track and like
in a real comedy
club.
Yeah, just with
So it's
him like moving.
Have you guys seen what they're doing to the kids these days?
The one AI indicator is they can't do comedic pauses, and they just talk really quick.
Yeah.
And like whatever the energy is, it's either like, hey, you put my fries in the bag and you didn't put my fries in the bag, and you said you would put your. They talk like Speed Racer. AI talks like Speed Racer.
Haha,
hey,
you told me that we were going to do this. Haha, but here you are. Haha, and I thought.
Yeah, it's very. It's crazy. There was one I found that it was like just all AI baristas snapping on people. Like it's a lot of people's, I think, inherent fantasies.
Yeah.
Of like someone.
Well, the one that was really popular was the porch pirates. So they made this fake one of like a porch pirate packages exploding. So it was like people would run out and they'd be like, it's a paint explosion. Or like it's almost like when the paint packs that they give you when you rob a bank.
Yeah.
And it was very convincing, but it got a lot of people where they're like, look at this happening. And that's
because
not true.
Zoom cameras already look like shit, so it's like the perfect thing to do an AI version of. But it is very funny because it's like, oh, what the fuck? My package blew up. You're not allowed to do that. That's illegal. I vote Democrat. You can't blow up the stuff I'm stealing. Like it's just.
I saw one that was like Kean Murphy. What's the guy's name? Guy from
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. It was him, but it was like a picture of him with like a bad. It almost looked like those like Space Ghost, like hello, like Coney Zoom, like hello, it's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and there's just a photo of him with like moving lips. It was like that level of bad, but with like AI moving lips, talking about how like you can't trust anyone and everyone's gonna betray you. And it was just, and it had like 300,000 likes, and all the comments are just like, my best friend just ran away with my girl, can't trust anyone. And I just was like in that corner of the internet, and it was like, so people don't even, like, the people didn't even realize that Cillian Murphy is an actor playing a role from Peaky
You
Blinders.
think Peaky Blinders? I have a folder
It's
on
crazy.
my computer from 2018 to like 2019, where anytime I would see like those Joker motivation type things, I would just like have to save this. And so many, they identify so hard with Peaky Blinders or Tony Soprano in a pinstripe smoking.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, all these sharks out here want you to pay child support.
My personal favorite is all the ones with Bugs Bunny with 2 guns.
Those are kind of fun.
Those are
those
fun
are
though.
purposely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tweety Bird being like, when I get out of here, I'm going to make so much fucking money. You're like, okay.
Yeah, the thin line between like
Minions for a sec.
Minions
became
had a
ironic
moment.
quickly, though.
Yeah,
No.
the gentleman heckler or the gentleman minions was very funny.
Yeah.
There a lot of boomers like Minions never left. It's because they convey like sassiness, so it's always just like,
Tell my wife to shut the fuck up.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
like a meme and like
You voted Democrat. I didn't.
It's me, a minion. I vote Democrat.
Minions would never vote
Did I ever
Democrat.
tell you when Despicable Me came out and I
It's
was probably
funny.
in like grade 8 or 9, and my uncle called me and was like, "Hey, Beth, have you?" My uncle does kind of sound like Jarendra. Like he has kind of that voice.
oh,
where
let's
he's like,
let's
not
hope
like
that's
that.
the
It's a
only
bit deeper where he's
comparison.
like, "Hey, what's going on, buddy? Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, you see PlayStation did the update on that so you could get the Minions background? Did you see that shit? That shit's fucking hilarious." I was like, what? And it was my uncle who's shown me like all these metal bands, has gotten me into like some of my still tastes today have been formed from my uncle, but it was hilarious to see him be like, that shit's fucking hilarious.
great.
You see those little yellow guys? Holy fuck.
It's so funny how like so many MAGA people identify with Minions, and it's just like, yeah, we're free thinkers. Here's our mascots, the Minions.
Banana should be tariffed.
The moon.
Yeah.
SpaceX.
Trump is gross.
It was the Minions are crazy. I remember my cousin unironically she had a Minions keychain. And I was like, I was like, is that a Minions keychain? She was like, yeah, the Minions are like my everything. And I was like, we share blood. Like, it was a rough moment for me.
The Minions are in a basement right now, all balled up fists stimming out, looking at Labubus.
Oh,
So angry.
dude.
The
You're only
movie coming out. Excited for that.
Yeah,
course
but
they
they
do.
also already aren't popular anymore.
Yeah, but
Labubus are already like falling off.
they're
so it's
cashing in
great.
while they can.
Yeah,
Like, the
you
movie
got-
will come out in a year. It'll be like the Emoji movie.
Dude, they came out with a Playmobil movie in like 2020.
Excuse me?
Playmobil had a movie in like 2020 and it was like
Are you fucking with me right now? Playmobil had a movie. I gotta look this up. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
like there was
what?
the Lego movie, which is like, okay, and then Playmobil was like, what about us? And everyone was like, okay.
Then there was just like a weird Connect short film on Tubi.
I feel like Roblox is
What
overdue
the
for one.
actual
Yeah,
fuck?
What the
dude?
actual heckin' hey?
It's with Daniel Radcliffe,
He's
Their movie wasn't Everything Is Awesome.
Jim
it was like
Gaffigan,
things are
Anya
okay.
Taylor-Joy, Adam Lambert.
Yeah,
What the fuck? This
Is
kid-
that before his horny text came out?
I think so.
What's his horny text?
He was the only guy who got I can't remember. I think everything he did was by the book. Maybe it wasn't, but
Just cheating on his wife.
yeah,
stuff.
just yeah,
No, I should go to run a mill cheating.
yeah,
Well, I mean, in the grand
I
scheme
thought
of
Adam
things.
Lambert was gay.
yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
Oh, I might be.
No,
I might
because
be getting it
his
twisted.
wife was
Gay was a man.
No, she was in a lot. His wife was kind of a smoke show, I think. In
Yeah?
fact, if it's who I'm thinking of, is it the Blurred Lines guy?
No, that's Robin
Sound-
Thicke.
Yeah.
Robin Thicke. There's too many.
Whose father, Alan Thicke, had a talk show called Thick in the Night that was canceled very quickly. And
Jesus
also, he hosted a TV show for the opening of the Sky Dome.
Nice.
That's a good piece of
Yeah, so
can
he's,
con there
he's
driving
a,
Sean
He is
nuts.
a gay man.
Adam
Lambert's a
Lambert?
gay man.
Who am I thinking of? The Maroon 5 guy,
mean,
right?
no wonder he
Oh,
cheated
yes,
on his
yeah,
wife.
Yeah. Different kind of gay.
That's who I was thinking too.
No wonder he cheated on his wife. He was like, I hate this sucks.
Yuck!
I know who you're thinking of. What's his name? Adam Levine.
Adam Levine.
Adam Levine.
Because he
Yeah.
said
Hey.
the holy fuck, Holy fucking fuck, that fucking body.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
what he
one.
said.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, holy fucking fuck.
I am in misery. That's the only reason I know him. My mom likes him. Maroon 5 was a mom band.
No, Maroon 5 songs about Jane, I stand by. That's a very good album.
That's a mom album.
no.
If I've ever
You've never listened to songs about Jane.
That's a
have you?
mom album.
That's a iconic pop rock album.
That is a mom album.
Darcy-
As a guy who was
Darcy,
into mom
name
music-
2 songs off of songs about Jane.
I can't because it's mom music. I've never listened to it.
I'm
My
not a
kid-
mom.
I'm not a mom.
I
He doesn't
can't.
have a
I was listening
minivan.
to the Shrek soundtrack. I was too busy.
You're listening to Counting Crows?
Yeah, dude, Counting Crows.
You're going
is
to come at me about mom music and you're going to listen to Counting Crows?
Accidentally in Love rips.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
You like
Counting
Mr.
Crows
Jones?
sucks so much
No,
ass.
they're cool.
You like Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones doesn't bother me. Sha la 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 la. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I love the Black Crows. There's 2 crow-based '90s bands, and they couldn't be more different.
Go on.
The Black Crows was like, now that I'm older, I'm like, it's a little cringe, but it's like that classic, like stoner southern kind of jam band. Not jam band. Jam band. It's
I thought you were gonna go somewhere. Oh, sorry. No,
I love you immediately knew I was
I legit thought when you paused there, you went, "Sorry, not jam band. It's a peanut butter band." It's a bit of a jam band.
white
fish.
guy southern soul.
Yeah.
White guy southern
Blue-Eyed Soul.
Yeah, blue-eyed soul kind of rock Zeppelin spin-off music. And then Counting Crows was like
Counting Crows is
was for Gen X women that got tattoos that were visible. That
Yeah.
was who
Yeah,
Counting
yeah.
Crows was for.
Yeah.
It's a different type. It's a type of mom music also.
Oh,
and
for
I'm
sure.
a big
Counting Crows is like
big mom
is
music.
teen
man.
moms from the 90s
Yes.
who are now women that just have young kids or have
No, they're
kids.
kids.
Now they're women that have kids that are almost the same age as them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're young grandmas.
Yeah,
now.
they're young grandmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot grandma music. That's
Yeah.
what Counting Crows is.
Counting Crows is GILF music.
There we go. Yeah.
What
and
are
songs-
some other GILF bands?
Doug and the Slugs?
No. Those ladies did not keep the
I was gonna
baby.
say, Doug and the Slugs is like dad who's hammered drunk in his garage.
That's awesome. Yeah,
3 p.m.
Doug and the Slugs is
too
a,
bad that you.
dude. Doug and the Slugs is just hitting metal with a hammer just to do something, and you're so drunk.
This is a CanCon moment for your listeners. Doug and the Slugs.
I know. No one
It's
knows.
Canada's Sublime. It's truly Canada's Sublime. It's Doug and the Slugs. They had Bradley Knowles. We had whatever that guy's name
Doug.
is.
Doug. Yeah, Doug,
No, I think it was the Slug.
no.
Doug is such a great name.
Doug had that great. Yeah, he died at like 40 something.
The Sublime guy ended up having a slug of his own, didn't
Yeah.
He's just like,
Yes.
That was
Take
pretty
a
good.
swing.
No, that
That
was
was
pretty
good.
good.
I
Yeah,
liked
you've
it.
been quiet for a
I
while.
liked
You
it.
came out of there fucking loaded. That was good.
Listening to Sublime as an adult is so embarrassing.
so embarrassing.
Because the
man.
musically they're so good. He's such a good singer, but the lyrics are all like, "Man, fuck you though." The riots about race, man, made me think though.
Yeah.
I didn't like Sublime as a teen.
I liked it as a teenager.
That
and I am-
that tracks. That makes. I could not imagine. I couldn't imagine Darcy's Sublime.
Well, they were on the radio a lot, so I heard them, and it was 1992. There was a riot in the seats. Tell me where are you? And I was like, not born yet. Shut up.
Yeah, it's such a good. He's
Kill.
like trying to be like, it's actually about society. I'm like, pretty sure it was Football Williams grabbing a brick and hitting that trucker in the fucking head. You know who wasn't thinking? That trucker.
The Sublime still exists. The kid's the singer now.
It is.
Yeah.
They're,
No, they-
Sublime
they-
would roam for a little bit.
They retired. They
No,
retired
no,
2
no.
years
I think
ago.
they brought
No,
the kid back.
the
Didn't
kid is the singer. Trust me, I'm on the cutting edge.
Sublime Jr.
What?
Yeah, the
They
kid
made
is
like
the,
a whole announcement that they were done.
No, they just this year, and they're like working with I think Travis Barker to like do to for like a comeback.
Yeah,
but the
they're
kid
trying-
certainly the guy who died.
Bradley Knowles?
Yeah, his son is the singer.
Yeah.
No,
Very
yeah.
sad. He also died, I believe, a week after Kurt Cobain, so it was completely overshadowed. And
Yeah.
their band didn't really pop until post death.
Yeah, 40 Ounces to Freedom wasn't even popular.
Yeah.
That's like their good album.
Yeah.
I was so into Sublime when
Same.
I was a
That also
teenager.
tracks.
Same.
It's one of the only ringtones I ever paid for.
I don't think people will grasp how how cool of a band Sublime was
Yes.
from like 2004 right to like 2014. Like,
Yeah,
in
that's
that
when I was
10
in high school. 2004. Yes, I agree. I like this. More
You
of
were
this.
in high school through 2004, weren't you?
I was,
2008?
but by that point, I was already into. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I was exactly. Yeah.
I was in a gay club music.
I
Martin, you know.
Dude, as soon as I heard ketamine twink music, that was like the end. Yeah, that's what I would listen. I would tell everyone I was listening to death metal before football games, but it was really just gay.
It's a beautiful night. Oh, just the
gay
soundtrack.
slut ketamine
You were in
music.
there
When
like,
I was a
I hear your heartbeat. Was that, or were you already in high school?
Give some gay people some credit. Kesha is like for what is that's gay mom music. Is
No,
Kesha.
The
I
alliances
kinda
are
just thought
shifting so quickly. I can't keep
I
up.
kind of just thought of the stuff that was popular while I was in high school, and then put it on to you.
Yeah, I was gonna
I was
say.
like, oh, you're
thinking
so
like
much older than
Prozac.
that. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
Prozac, don't even get me started. We're going CanCon again. Nobody
They're not
here.
CanCon.
Prozac?
Prozac is
Dude,
CanCon.
Prozac is from Toronto. Look them up right now.
They're
They
not
have-
British.
They have like 300,000
So the
listens.
listeners can't.
Legit, I thought that they were British.
I had this moment like 5 years ago, and
Yeah.
it ruined my life.
So the listeners.
No one knows who Prozac is.
Nobody knows who Prozac
People at
is.
home cannot see right now. Alex made that statement about CanCon not being Canadian, and Darcy basically stood up.
Yeah.
These
No,
are-
because I had this. Sometimes you remember you just say a thing, and then everyone looks at you like you just said, you know, when I was a kid, my uncle used to take a shit in my open mouth. And everyone's like, what the fuck did you just say? And you're like, did everyone else not have that experience? And then you realize, no, Prozac was like, it was just a CanCon psyop. They're not British. They're older than Gorillaz. They were an animated pop band where for some reason the guy had no neck. And there was two of them. And he would be like, oh, Milo, I'm so heartbroken, Milo.
Yeah, I like ours.
Yeah, it
I
was
feel like
about
you're saving me your comparison. As I'm like, Prozac's not Canadian, and you're looking at me like he's telling everyone that his uncle shit in his mouth right now, and I need to get up and correct him. Oh, but you're right. I did think that they were from the
You
UK.
just, because
you
they
know,
would have.
sucks to be you. Right?
Sucks to be you.
Sucks to be me.
I know. Sucks to be you. I know.
I love that.
Because in the music video, they'd be playing to arenas. So at the time, you're like, they're a worldwide band. They were like doing like bars at best. Like, at the height
Prozac
of
was
their
early
fame.
AI slop.
Yeah, it was
before we
literally
didn't
AI
even know.
slop.
Prozac was like, this is actually Prozac should be making a huge comeback right now with those videos.
I think they try
Just-
it out again.
But yeah, I like their two songs.
Animated band. Yeah, I think they had 2 albums. Animated band, older than Gorillaz, only existed in Toronto. Had like 2 good years, and then sang in a British accent, and then they got completely forgotten about. And then people like us with autistic special brains are just like, do you remember Prozac? And everyone's like, did your uncle take a shit in your open mouth when you were a child?
I like that comparison because you're like, I have to. In that comparison, you would correct him like, no, your uncle didn't take a shit in your open mouth.
Yeah.
Also, you tell today's generation, do you remember Prozac? And they're like, well, I actually switched to SSRIs. And it's like, no, I'm talking about my therapist told me that I should probably try.
I should probably do that.
I'm doing Vyvanse now.
Well, because
but-
then you start explaining it, and you're like, no, they were from England. They were a huge band. And people go, you're thinking of Gorillaz. And you go, no, they were called Prozac. No, they were a Canadian psyop. We just had our own version of Gorillaz before Gorillaz existed.
They had a song that had a website in it, and I remember thinking like, holy shit.
www.nevergetoveryou.
I would listen to that before I had the internet. I was like, these guys are in the fucking future.
right.
Ryan's just sitting in the woods listening to that song, being like, I can't wait to go online.
It's gonna be so sad. I don't think I've ever said this publicly. The first time I went online, I went to Sprite.com. I went to Sprite.com. I had found a lid where you could win prizes like that under the cap thing, and I just found it on the ground, and it was like, you won a pair of mitts. I was like, what? I ran home. I'm like, Mom, we gotta go to the public library. I need to go to Sprite.com so I can get these mittens. And then like it was expiring that night. You had to enter the contest by that night. Oh my god! Just so stressed
This is
out.
your uncut gem. This is literally your uncut gem.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Flying.
I had a friend whose father like worked in distribution for Pepsi, so I called him. I was like, "Do you know anything about this contest?" And they're just like having dinner, and I'm just stressed using the phone at the library. You had to ask to call my friend and be
Pacing
like,
back and forth, like fuck.
Kevin, the Celtics green Sprite also.
Hey, did you get it? I just picture
No.
you spending years being like, the internet sucks.
Yeah.
Like, why?
That's a lot of bullshit on
It's a lot of
there.
fucking
A
lies.
lot of scams.
What? It's nothing but scams. When somebody says the internet and you go, you mean Sprite.com? It's a
Bunch of fucking bullshit.
Just imagining this family having a lovely dinner. Ring, ring! I'm on the computer. You gotta help me out with Sprite.
Put your dad on.
Also, I was already like, this surprises no one. You've heard some of my Lord Darcy, but I was before I moved to fucking Kamloops, I was a strange boy at best. That's putting it
Ryan,
best.
I got news. You were strange after you moved to Kamloops.
But I was like my mom sewed my clothes, and then like that's when like hip hop.
Just covered in Sprite bottles.
When hip hop culture was like really like starting to really take off, like it had even got to the woods. So I was like, "Mom, you gotta make them baggy." So
She's just like unstitching, putting.
well,
back
it's just
to the
like
thing.
it was like I was
Oh,
wearing
man.
these giant loose fitting slacks, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm basically DMX."
Did your mom make your clothes?
My pants, yeah.
What?
That's lovely.
That is
Yeah.
very
See,
sweet,
I
but it was
thought-
just 'cause, like,
I thought this is why I thought we grew up poor. Like my mom was always sewing. She just had a sewing business, and they're just like, I don't think they understood
your
how.
mom had a whole business.
I don't think she understood like how negative aura she was sending her already odd boy to school.
Yeah,
with.
they're like, there's the retard that wears potato sacks for pants.
These were high quality fabrics from Fabric.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's rummaging through the garbage to find more
I
Sprite
was gonna
bottles.
say when he first said it, I was like, "Is this just a bunch of like sewn together Safeway bags that you're going to school with? Like, is this the paper bag princess situation?"
No, there was like all the pants, and then like as soon as I got a paper route, I would blow all my money because Cranbrook got a Foot Locker. So I would just wear like Reebok and Nike shirts, and then like handmade sewn massive baggy slacks that my mom sewed for me. And then like they would it's fucking Cranbrook, so it's just ice and salt to melt the ice and gravel everywhere. So but my fucking pants were just always dirty.
Imagine-
disgusting. The bottom of
yeah.
You're just a guy in Cranbrook, you know. You've grown up in a very just like a closed life. You worked your job. You're at the post office. You look outside. There's the strange boy who wears the handmade pants covered in salt from the road, running down the street with his billowing Foot Locker shirt, saying, "I gotta get to Sprite.com."
I gotta get this bread. That guy's like, the future is here and it is not pretty.
Yeah, you go, something wrong with kids these days. And then you just go, "Get me the library. I need to use the phone."
And then when
I thought you'd
Eminem,
be like going on the internet to find like, "Mom, I gotta go to Walmart.com. I gotta get some different pants." That's like a wild choice. That's what brought you to it.
the Sprite. Well, it was a time sensitive contest. Like you can't just ask your mom for a library ride for no reason.
I know you found it on the ground, but I do kind of picture the I think you should leave of you cracking open a Sprite, looking at the bottom, going, "Fuck, just sprinting home.
She never got the mittens.
She never got the mittens. Did your mom make you some?
That was
She got
like
a
one
bunch
of the
of Sprite
only
bottles?
things. That was one of the only things she didn't try and fuck with. Like, this is Canada. She made a winter jacket one time, but she said it costs like, and this is '90s money. It costs like $300 to make to get like the really good material.
Damn.
Yeah.
And cut it down and stuff. So it was like just better to just buy it.
There's never a time when it's cheaper to make clothes. That would have been true for those killer baggy pants you had too.
No, because we also Cranbrook didn't have a Walmart until
She stole Fubu's
later on.
designs. They were pretty tight.
She was early. She actually.
Yeah, I was like
influenced-
literally trying to be like, no,
Make
Mom.
me Jinkos.
Yeah, because when the fuck did Nelly's debut album come out? Because Nelly was the biggest. and then-
2002?
Yeah, no.
I would say 99.
Oh, sorry, Nelly's.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
it twisted with Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, no, Nelly.
It's a
And the Saint
generational
I was
thing.
like, can I be the Saint Lunatics mother?
Your
just
mom
a
made-
weird boy in the woods. Like, mother, can I be the Saint Lunatic?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say your mom knitted you.
Did you go to
Did-
www.nevergetoveryou? Because it was definitely a real
Did
site.
your mom knit you a Band-Aid?
Shut up. Fuck.
Also, when you're about to lose your virginity and you go, I think I got some wool condoms around here.
There's
No,
no way
my
that you
mom made
guys
me-
remember the first website you went to.
I do.
What was it?
I remember going to YouTube to watch the Kramer video.
Okay.
The first website, probably, realistically, was probably
You're
Neil.
you're not that much younger than me. When did you get the internet?
We had dial-up very late. For me, the first one was probably Napster. Or no, it was Neopets. Neopets and Napster were the two.
Do you remember you kicked my dog?
Of
Yeah, of
course.
course.
That was like that
Legendary.
took over Napster. That was
Hey?
like
Yeah, yeah.
Huge.
Big influence in comedy. Never kicked my dog.
I know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be here without it.
It's kind of come back around where it's kind of there's essentially people doing that as their act now.
yeah.
Nevergetoveryou.com is available, Darcy, if you want it.
They
If you
must have
wanna
let
re-
it lapse.
Yeah, if you want to
www.
release, make your next album.
Is it .ca or .com?
I
That's
I
my-
typed in .com, but
It might be .ca.
I don't know. As you go to type it in, though, the Prozac symbol pops
There
up.
you
Google's
go.
like, I know what you want.
They were like, he was
Fucking
like, I've been
bad.
listening. I know where you guys are going.
I've
with
been
this."
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the podcast.
Well, that's it,
That's
I guess.
it.
That was it, and that was a great app.
Yeah, Ryan, you look like you wanted something more out of this.
Nah.
My favorite part was about you and Sprite.com.
Yeah, dude, that was
Awesome.
easily the best part of the pod.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, if the
Fuck.
Patreon members want to donate a nice pair of mittens.
Nice pair of mittens.
Ain't that the truth?